Hey everybody, this is not a spring chick, and yes, we're finding out that Obamacare is not like, well, let's just say, for all those people that we were going to go ahead and help to make certain they had health care, it would have cost, about $3,000. Now, with Obamacare, it now comes with the price tag of only $14,000. Wait a minute. It was $3,000 before if we left it the same?
That's per
Now-
person in a family.
Oh, and now it's $14,000.
And before it was like $3,000 for a family.
Oh, it was? And now it's
Yeah.
$14,000 per individual?
Per individual.
Okay, and that's of course averaged out all over. It's like, wait a minute, who did the math on that? Well, it does take some time to set things up, right? Well, for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. And it's all over for the Republicans.
Well, it is. The Republicans have decided to say F you to the Tea Party, which basically has been funding their re-election campaigns for the last 3 years, and go it on their own. They said, we don't need people like that because they're detrimental to the country. The problem is that the Tea Party is only espousing the views of the Latinos, the Black Americans, the gay people. They said that you got to stop spending money and get your act together. So instead of listening to what they're saying, well, okay, Boehner is not about to stop spending. Boehner basically pulled in like $1 billion of slush money for his state. Remember, the governor of the state accepted Obamacare in his state because of the money that went with it. He was a Republican governor that did it.
Oh, he
and
was?
Kasich wants to be a senator, and it's never going to happen because he's got no money. This is what a guy a few minutes ago said. He said, try running for office with no money.
Yep.
It's all about money. The money is on, the Republicans are a conservative party, and it's being ran by liberal Republicans. So.
And NASA considering emergency spacewalk to fix the International Space Station.
No, it's because they got a cooling system problem. All they got to do is send them up a brand new radiator. They take the one out that's in and put another one on because they don't have to worry much about cooling because because it keeps it from overheating. It's not likely to overheat a whole lot if they shut off stuff. So.
And White House can't get its facts straight on Obamacare.
Well, first there's 1 million people that signed up, then they corrected it to 200 and some thousand people. Now this morning they're back to, we're proud to tell let everyone know that we are more than halfway to our goal of 3.3 million people signed up by the 15th of December. No. They said that 1 million people have tried to get online and can't do it because the website doesn't work. And that this is a good one. The website now has a thing in the fine print to say there is no reasonable expectation of privacy when you come onto this website.
What?
Yeah, which is basically not legal. The president doesn't care. So.
And prospects dim for fast renewal of jobless benefits.
Because the problem is that they want to give, they want to do it for another 99 weeks. They're never supposed to be for a 99 weeks period. Which they said the way it works is the majority of the people that have got the benefits have never gotten a job. They just don't. There's no reason to get a job if you got money coming in that's going to pay your bills all the time. And it's like, well, but it doesn't pay everything. Well, they get food stamps. They get free room and board. They get a free automobile. They get the automobile. The only thing they're not getting is gas for the car. But the bills are all paid for them, so.
And pension crisis endangers Chicago's future.
Oh yeah. Okay, Ron Emanuel, who was wanting to run for president, has found out that you can't raise any more money on businesses that are fleeing the state because of your high taxes, and then because you can't raise money on the people that aren't there, you can't pay your pension plans, which means that they're all okay. What happened was the state of Illinois passed legislation that allows them to change the rules. Anyone that is coming to work now basically is under a whole new system in the state, and they bumped the pension benefits up now that you can't get it until you're 47 years of age. Because what has been happening is people, they started to work at 18 are retiring at 37. And then they're getting full benefits, and you know what they're doing?
What?
They're going and getting another job. They're basically retiring and then accepting the same job back again at a higher rate of pay because of experience. They started a higher rate of pay than they left. They do another 20 years. They're under 60. They retire, and guess what they do then?
What?
They go get the very same job back and then work for another 20 years. They're 78 years old when they retire the third time. But they're getting four checks from the state of Illinois by doing that. 4.
Well, somebody was smart.
Well, yeah, like you could make one guy said that they're averaging like $400,000 to $500,000 every time.
What?
In benefits that they get when they retire. So when you multiply it, each 4 to 5.
Oh, yeah.
And the state can't pay it.
And rise of Bitcoin, is the digital currency a solution or a menace?
They said Bitcoin is nothing more than a pyramid scheme because it doesn't exist. It's a promise. It's a promissory note that has no weight behind it.
Monty makes promises.
Yeah, but Monty gives you Monty P in return.
And insurance agents feeling left out of Obamacare.
Insurance agents have no job anymore because there is no more insurance. There's only Obamacare. You only have 3 plans under Obamacare, and there's no need of an insurance agency. Said that Obama is going to put 100,000 people out of work in the insurance industry in just another month or so.
And Obama's selfie playmates filling the wrath or the backlash.
Britain is pissed off. Denmark is pissed off. They said that the whole country, other than a lot of Democrats are unhappy. They said, well, they were screwing around, which they shouldn't have been doing, and the basic thing is it was totally inappropriate, and the White House, which has been trying to bury it. Since they're in trouble in Denmark, they're in trouble in Great Britain, and the left press is giving them trouble here, has said that, well, yes, it was inappropriate, but everybody was having a good time because at the funeral, and we just got into the mood. And then they pointed out one of the people said, yeah, but your wife was treating it with the respect that it deserved, and we would have thought that you could have. Since you think your wife is an example for you, why weren't you following the example she was setting, which was to show respect for the occasion?
Well, and that's...
Oh, the guy is chewing on his stupid nicotine gum all the way through everything, too. Here's the problem. You want to know why Obama has massive mood swings? It's what happens.
Look at his gum chewing.
It's his nicotine gum. He basically should not have been using it for long. This guy uses nicotine gum like other people, eat candy.
And illegal aliens now suing for free college education because it is owed to them.
I know. This one, people are really, why do they think that we owe them free college education? Because they think that, they're here illegally, but the president needs okay. The word hence illegal, you're not allowed to vote, but under the Democrats' plan, they can be allowed to vote. If you get a driver's license, then you don't have to prove citizenship, you have a driver's license. So, and they feel that, well, you want us to vote for you, you're going to have to pay us off, folks. They're not stupid.
And Britain's first gay marriages to take place for March 29th.
Yeah, that's 2015. They also killed gay marriage in Australia this morning. They said.
Oh, they did?
They said that they have a constitution in Australia, and you just can't decide to ignore the Constitution. Said you want to change the Constitution, you have to have a vote on it. And they're liberal. They basically, the new people then want global warming taxes. They want this, they want that. They tossed the last 2 sets out. So this time, to get this set out, they passed gay marriage laws, and the court said no. That's a constitutional change. You have to have a vote of the people to do that.
And lawmaker wants to strengthen law versus rock tumbling.
Yeah, they're always wanting to strengthen things. Anything that's going to cost money, they want to strengthen.
And U.S. lawmakers announce a 2-year budget deal.
Yeah, and the conservative Republicans, they think they're going to have all the Republicans in the Senate are going to vote against it. And a great percentage of the Republicans, they said 70 some in the House are gonna vote against it, but there's enough Democrats that basically wanna give Obama all the money he wants to spend that are gonna go along with it. Some of them basically, we wanna have taxes and all this stuff, so.
And Los Alamos working to create a national park.
Which is weird, so you wanna go have a national park in an area where there's gotta be nuclear activity everywhere you can think of.
Really? And a Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
No, this was a real simple one. The cloud is only as good as the web provider you have.